A while ago, I made a video called Horrid Universes to Live In, where I covered 3 universes that I personally would probably off myself had to experience a fraction of what be going down in them universes. Since the writers of these fictional pieces be typing up the most diabolical, disgusting, gut-wrenching actions for their characters to partake in, all for the sake of entertainment.
Everybody just looked at the calendar and
That's real. I understand the game. I understand the hustle. Keep writing that good fiction. But in this video, we ran it back with some more universes that would be absolute dog water to live in. When I initially thought about these universes, I came up with 7 options, but one that wasn't on the list, but it's definitely the most uniquely hold universe to live in. Unique because there's literally nothing else like it. Has to be Regular Show. If you've never seen Regular Show, here's basically the rundown. These 2 guys right here, yeah, you see them, those 2 will be doing something, well, regular. And then they either get a bright idea or someone tells them to do a task, and as they do it, stuff escalates quickly. I truly don't know how to explain this for real, bro. I just have to give examples. Like in the episode Sugar Rush, when these niggas was told by Benson to pick up donuts for their meeting, and Pops ate one, so he ended up hyper as hell, and they end up eating some too. And all 3 of them, plus Skips, was out there breaking the speed force on some Barry Allen type stuff. That's a light example, but you know how I get here, bro. We never start heavy. Trust me, there's worse. Like the whole Death Kwon Do episode, when Rigby was so tired of losing to Mordecai that he learned a fighting technique that was so dangerous. He was dead for real, flipping niggas in the park, asking where Mordecai was, bro.
Have you seen him?
Seen.
How about you?
This universe is insane. And I came up with the revelation that a good portion of the time, they're not even doing anything extraordinarily awful. They'll just be slacking off. I mean, they're not doing what they're supposed to, which is bad. Big no. But like, it's not horrible. But then they'll accidentally summon some crazy monster or demon or whatever the heck, and that thing will end up destroying everything around them. Like bro, in one episode, instead of setting up the chairs, they found old school arcade games in the shed and started playing them. But they found one game that said, do not connect the red and blue wires.
All that is holy, don't connect the red wire to the blue wire?
I don't think we should do this.
And Rigby still did it, and it summoned this nigga who went on to destroy the park until of course Skip stepped in to help stop it. But like dude, I know it's his fault, but can we even blame Rigby here? Why is this nigga jumping out the game and destroying the world? That's too unexpected, dude. Nobody could have guessed this. Mordecai trying to return his ex's sweater, and on the ride there, the sweater got possessed. Like stuff just be happening against their will. They don't even be meaning to summon these evils. The real question is, do the random background characters get into these same shenanigans off screen? If so, this universe is hold. Imagine your world being at risk of being blown up, and the only way to stop it is for an alien party horse with extreme ADHD to pass a US history test.
Why is there a horse taking a test?
Look, Benson, I know we normally don't have very good excuses for why we don't do stuff, but we definitely have a good one this time. That horse right there fell out of the sky and has to pass a US history test or the whole earth is gonna explode.
What?
Yeah, Benson. I wouldn't believe that BS either.
Is this nigga serious?
They over here destroying the planet all because they didn't want to be sellouts and sign a trash toy contract. Lord have mercy. To be fair though, those toys were terrible. Can't do nothing about that. But yes, Regular Show is very horrid.
Muscle man, usually so obscene, but now you're following your dream. Just don't become a drama queen. Modeling, we are modeling.
Next up though is of course Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is short and sweet. Okay, it's far from sweet, but the explanation is very short. Nigga, it's easily the most unfair universe out of all the ones we would have covered between this video and the first video. Every other universe has some workaround. You know you can dodge the dangers of the MCU if you simply don't live in a major city. So if you're not in New York, 80% of the time, you're safe. Or you can dodge Regular Show shenanigans by being a boring nigga.
Have you seen him?
Seen.
For the most part. With Attack on Titan, how are you supposed to dodge this big ass dude right here, bro?
It's the colossal nigga! Oh, shit! Shoot! Oh, shit, he's finna swing!
Nah, bro, nothing here is sweet. Imagine constantly being at risk of getting grabbed and chomped on by some mindless, funky giant. Not only that, but there's just nothing good going on for anyone in this universe. Everything is just depressing and stressful. Happiness does not exist here.
That don't work. There's no way out of this one.
Best thing you can do is either grow some balls and slay the Titans, or hide behind the walls. Which don't even be on nothing, cause we've seen the Colossal Titan treat the wall like a street curb. No, bruh. No, this is just, this ain't, Attack on Titan is not it. There is nothing good coming out of Attack on Titan. Whole series is just straight horror. And then you got people out here using the Titan spinal fluid to turn others into Titans. Man, Attack on Titan is disgusting. I've had enough. Now we have the most popular response. For when society is asked the question, what is the worst place to live?
Take him to Detroit.
No, bruh, it ain't Detroit. It ain't that horrible now. At least they got Cade Cunningham. The most popular answer is always DC Universe's Gotham City. Gotham City is a horrible place to live in because it's literally just the trenches deluxe edition. Like, for some reason, Gotham is just nasty and rotten. I don't even think I've seen the sun shine throughout that city, dog. Even nature doesn't want to have parts into that place, bro. Gotham has a high ag crime rate. It's higher than Chicago's and New Orleans, but it's not higher than Detroit's. Dang, maybe I was wrong earlier. K wasn't enough. Oh yeah, and it's also not higher than Gary's. I'm telling y'all, the king of pop is from Gary. Pop. Y'all don't think Mike was popping niggas? Gotham is just trash to be a part of as a regular dude. For starters, you will probably have to be on some goon YN type stuff, at least when the sun go down, just to get by, cause that's how the city works, bruh. The economic state of the city is just dookie. So yes, you're gonna have to move that dope or rob niggas to make that moolah for the fam. But being a small time crook in Gotham is horrible, because no matter the iteration, if Batman, no, that don't sound right. When Batman catches you, he is gonna beat you down in ways never seen before. Ow, but Batman has a no-kill rule. I don't think that matters, buddy. He beats down small-time crooks so badly, and each and every time, he's giving a hard blow to the head, neck, spine, or stomach. 9 times out of 10, he's definitely permanently damaging these niggas into becoming paraplegics on the highest levels. He's giving them a crazy hospital bill and leaving them with no legs. And he has no shame, he doesn't care. I've only mentioned the wrongdoings and overall terrifying factor of Batman, but the big villains of Gotham absolutely stink. Like, this nigga be facing any and everything. One of his villains, Professor Pig, is definitely one of the devil's little homies walking on that earth, bruh. This nigga's a serial killer who tries to perfect people through surgery, and he be out there wearing a pig mask. He actually gave me the creeps during Arkham Knight, bruh. He's beyond disturbing. Then you got the big niggas, like Solomon Grundy, Clayface, Killer Croc, and of course, Bane, who are all evil demons in their own rights. Bane broke Batman back like light work, and he did other things too. He's not easy money. The rest of the city pissed their trousers. Then there's the ones Bruce be cracking, Catwoman and Poison Ivy. If you a female villain in Gotham, you probably got cracked by Bruce. This nigga does not have his priorities straight. He's an undercover horn dog. How you gonna talk about saving the city, but you crushing the enemy's yams? Nah, we gotta put Bruce on fraud watch. Or clap it up, I really don't know. The saddest group of villains he has are the ones that actually have motives, like Man-Bat. All bro wanted was to fix his hearing, but he ended up transforming himself into, well, a Man-Bat. And Mr. Freeze always haunts me because he's just trying to save his wife. He's the biggest example of doing what he needs to do. Justice for Freeze and his wife, man. You got Penguin, Two-Face. In my eyes, for Batman, these guys are light work. Compared to almost everyone else he faces, they do damage, but other ones are scary. Like Scarecrow. Fear Toxin is evil LSD. But 2 niggas who be doing the utmost is 2 Riddler. Riddler will have this nigga solving riddles around the city, and by the time it's clicking for Batman, it'd be too late. Whatever he wanted to do, which usually has citizens at risk, is already in full motion. Like we seen with the Batman movie. He needed to get his vengeance though. He did prove how corrupt the city government was, so that's a W. But he also the reason why I never 100% completed any of the Arkham games. So screw that nigga. But obviously the worst dude of all is Joker. Cause he always does his evil with a smile on his face. Embodiment of doing it for the love of the game, bro. His motivation is just to destroy stuff. Man's tortured and killed Robin, crippled Barbara Gordon, and famously tricked Superman into murking Lois. We all knew these events, but there's more he has done. So let's just go through a list real quick. Killed Commissioner Gordon's second wife. Blew up a school filled with children as petty payback. Sold a nuke to terrorists. Threw his own girl out of a 5-story building. great, and much, much more. So in Gotham, you're living in the trenches, not worse than Detroit or Gary, but it's still the trench, and you gotta gangbang
Pause.
to put food on the table, most likely working under some crazy, mentally ill, sick lunatic, and then you're at risk of getting your noggin clocked in and suffering brain damage, all because Batman had to bring the pain. He had to bring the justice. Yeah, Gotham is diabolical. There's so many other verses that are horrible, so I might make a part 3, but these are it for now. Remember, God loves you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.